Angry guy here, and homeless women are suffering in the street. Homeless women are suffering in the streets. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the
So
video.
on the thumbnail of the video, I had used this face that we have right here, and then I had also put it next to one of your pictures, one of your older pictures on Facebook. Okay, and so I'm gonna show you that right now. Hold on, real quick. Have any guys like tried to take it from you out here, anything like that?
Man, that's all they have in their head. That's what you see, that little 12 by 12 right there.
Well, right. So then why don't you put on some pants, some shorts or something?
Breathe down there, and I
But
never felt this sensation before.
You just gotta have that out like that.
It gotta go somewhere.
What's up, YouTube? Guys, if you ever need to reach out to me, follow me on IG at Marcus the Interviewer. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the update. So, look, I ran into you again, just like literally just riding around. I definitely was not doing any interviews, but you know, hey, I ran into you. I wanted to stop and see you. I wanted to talk to you because your video actually ended up doing a lot of spins, and a lot of people saw it. On the thumbnail of the video, I had put, did you see the video?
What video? Oh.
Okay. Real quick interruption. So what was you saying?
I went across the video because someone said they seen me on the video, like probably a few people. I say like 2 or 3, and they was saying like just keep my head up and stuff like that. Things get better.
Okay, were these like strangers, like random people?
Yeah.
Okay, and so did you know what video they were talking about?
They were seeing the video when I was expressing as far as like how I feel about being in the situation I'm in, and then being just out in like different types of situations as far as not trusting so much, but being too outgoing as far as like naive.
You know, guys, it's so interesting because you can see that she's trying to deviate. She doesn't want to take accountability for the things that she's done in the position that she's in. This woman could be in proper housing. She could have a life. She could be in a proper relationship. She's only 26 years old, and this is the condition that she is in currently. And if you look at the way that she's dressing out there, it's absolutely insane. She has 1 kid, and you can literally see how much things have changed for her in just such a very short period of time. Her appearance has changed significantly, and she's probably on something out in the streets. She's probably taking something, just like in Arizona. They have blues, and a lot of these people are using it. A lot of the women on the streets are using it. She has lost a lot of weight, and look at the way that she's dressing. This is basically advertising. She may be shilling her wares on the streets. She may very well be an evening delight, although I don't see anything delightful about that. I mean, it is quite sad. I find it very, very sad that this is what society has now come to, and women are behaving like this in society. And of course, no one corrects them because, you know, believe all women, yes, all women, support all women, and rah, rah, rah. These are the results of feminism. And it's going to be absolutely insane. I've already told you guys that we're in M2 Part 2 right now. We're just in the pregame show. They're going after dudes for things in the 90s, all kinds of stuff. They're going to be going back to the 60s. You're going to have another Cosby event out there too. But I'm telling you, it's going to be significant. Everybody's going to get it. Every man's going to be running for cover. You thought M2 was bad. You thought the first part of M2 was bad. Oh no, Part 2 is going to be absolutely brutal. And will it be called Part 2? It might be called Wave 2. All right. The official name for it might be Wave 2. I'm calling it Part 2. It might be Wave 2. Whatever, but you know exactly what it is. Part 2, Wave 2, V2. The fact is that it's M2. It's picking up where it left off. However, this time it's going to be going after guys who even leave a message for a woman in her DMs. It's going to go after dudes online. So conversations that women have had with men years ago, they're going to be digging into their inbox. Oh, look at this email that he sent me years ago. Look at this message that he sent me on Instagram. Look at this message. You're going to have women literally going after their only followers. So basically guys that originally spoke to them, that they met through OnlyFools, Lonely Fans. They're going, you know, they're not getting that money anymore. So they're miserable. They're going to go after these guys and say that these guys made them feel unsafe. And as a result, they need to be compensated. I mean, this is the society and the reality we live in. You're going to have some of these women maybe even going after OnlyFools itself, trying to sue OnlyFools, saying that OnlyFools led them into a career path that they did not realize would be extremely damaging and make it difficult for them to survive after they left the platform. And, you know, and honestly, OnlyFools will probably end up having to pay money out to these women. I mean, it's absolutely insane where we are now in society, and modern women never take accountability for anything that they do because society is geared towards punishing men for anything and everything, even if they are not guilty. Because men are guilty until proven innocent, and even when proven innocent, they are still guilty by society's standards.
They say naive.
So listen. On the thumbnail of the video, right? I'm gonna describe it first. Okay. So on the thumbnail of the video, I had used this face that we have right here, and then I had also put it next to one of your pictures, one of your older pictures on Facebook. Okay. And so I'm gonna show you that right now. Hold on real quick. Okay, so what's your reaction to that?
I say like I get frustrated because I'm not used to being in a situation like this. Like frustrated, like a mug.
Well, some people didn't even believe that was you.
Of course, especially seeing us smoke crack now, they wouldn't believe it. Like they wouldn't believe that being in a new state, being in the fact that I'm not smoking like heroin.
Did I not tell you that she was likely on something, and that's the reason why she's currently in this state? She's lost a lot of weight. Didn't I tell you that was likely what had happened? Her appearance has changed so much in just a couple of months, and it's changed as a result of the lifestyle she's living. She's out in the streets because she chooses to be in the streets. Once these women end up on these substances, there's no helping them because women get instant housing compared to men. There's housing for these women everywhere, but they don't want to live there because when they live there, they can't be on their substances. They can't do what they want in there. So they can have a roof over their head. They have 3 hots and a cot. They live very comfortable lives. They can come and go as they please, essentially. However, they have to sign in, they have to check in, they have to be monitored. Guys, imagine how easy life would be for a man if the government basically says, okay, here's what we're going to do. An organization says, we're going to give you housing, free housing. We're going to feed you. We're going to give you money. So you can have SSI coming in. You have a check for $1,000 a month. You have a place to live, completely rent free. That'll be provided for you to help you get back on your feet. They'll provide you with food. So you have food coming in, and you're collecting food stamps, and you have medical benefits. So you have Medicaid. So you're getting all of these things, and you still mess it up because the streets are calling out to you, and you can't stop. This is the reality for women. Like, women are bailed out of every bad decision that they make. And because they are bailed out of every bad decision that they make, and they are never forced to take any accountability for any of the things they do, they continue to do these things repetitively, continuously, without fail. And it's only going to be when women finally have to feel the results of their actions and feel the consequences that come along with said actions. Only then will women begin to change. And of course, they won't change internally because that's set in stone. Those are their characteristics. That's who they are as people. Oh no, they'll only change their tactics as they become more desperate, as they miss meals, as they begin struggling. You look at these women. They're in the streets and they're happy there. That's where they're happy. As I keep telling you, in every little girl there is the streets. The streets are calling out to every little girl.
Like that, because I always was just a weed head. But doing one drug, it leads into other drugs. It starts other things, and then not only that, it's just like it can cause problem, it can cause havoc. But I always leveled out my situation as far as like multitasking and doing
Guys, she's talking a bunch of nonsense. She has basically lost her damn mind. She doesn't know what the heck she's saying. Like literally, she's been messing with, she's been messing with that, with the not just the coca leaf. She's been messing with the refined stuff, like the CRACK. She's been messing with that, and you can clearly see it on her. So you're not going to really get much of a coherent response from this woman because she's not really capable of a coherent response. She's like literally just imagining how she can get her next fix. She's probably already asked the cameraman for money, but that's probably not going to happen. And it's crazy. Like she's out there, and I'm telling you right now, she's out there trying to make money, shilling her wares. Like I said earlier, trying to work as an evening delight, but there is nothing delightful about that. And it's crazy that there's oh boy, it's crazy that there are some dudes who will drive around looking for that. I would be happy to pick that up. That just tells you how sad some of these men are, because I would not go anywhere near that. And I know most of you would not go anywhere near that. You know what's messed up, though? You know what's messed up? I'm almost feeling a little inclined to agree with you on one thing, because I remember like I was fighting with y'all over this argument that like, the Migglypuffs, back when I was talking about the women in Greece who were selling their wares, shilling their wares, their intimacy for €3. A lot of y'all said that those were €2 too many, and I said that y'all are wicked for that, and y'all came after me in the comments trying to argue with me, saying that it's supply and demand and supply chain, and if the supply is greater than demand, then the price must be adjusted based around the supply and said demand. And I'm like, y'all are some evil dudes. Y'all are some real evil dudes. And it's like, y'all, I mean, it's not your job to take care of them, but your hearts have grown cold. Part of me would just like give her the €3, but y'all are like, no, it's about right and wrong. And she didn't work for that. And based on the current market value of what she's offering, the appropriate price for it would be €1. And it's literally take it or leave it. And really, she could, if she doesn't want to take it, then you know what? There's someone else who probably will. I mean, you guys are some really evil dudes, but it's all good. Jesus is real. I don't have listen, I've suffered so much in my life, but damn, y'all are bad. Y'all are really bad. My goodness, y'all are bad. Guys, these homeless women are suffering in the streets. They are suffering. I want to know your thoughts on everything we discussed here today. So let's discuss it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.